I'm Matt Logan. In my podcast from the September 2013 release of Imagine magazine, I talked about 10 essential skills for working in early childhood settings. One of the skills I discussed was musical flexibility. That means how to take a song that's typically played in one way and repurpose it, tweak it a little bit to meet your clinical needs. So this might mean taking a play song and turning it into a lullaby. The example I used in that podcast was the Itsy Bitsy Spider. So taking what we often play as a 2-chord song and enhancing it harmonically, and also pulling out the melody and to make it more of a lullaby. So we went from the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout, down came the rain and washed the spider out. 2 chords basically, to the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout, down came the rain and washed the spider out. Right? We totally changed the style. It's the same song, and to a child it can be a really familiar and comforting song, and we just tweaked it, repurposed it for our clinical goals. I'm going to do the same thing with a different song in this teaching episode, and I'm going to talk about the process that I go through in order to do that, with a focus on what I need to do on the guitar. Okay? So the song I'm going to talk about today is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Why? Because it's fairly ubiquitous in the early childhood settings, and also it can double as a number of other songs, the ABCs, Baa Baa Black Sheep, and probably more. I actually use it for songwriting quite a bit. So we normally think of this song as being a 3-chord song, a 1-chord, 4-chord, and 5-chord, right? I'm going to do this one in C as well, and you'll see chords popping up over in this area, okay? So we've got Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay? What we do after just making sure we know the basic version of the song is, well, my next step is usually to pull out the melody, figure out the melody. So I'm going to start on C, which is 1st fret, B string, and feel free to pause the video and hash this out on your own, because I'm going to go through it real quick. I pull out the melody. Right? I've basically got it. Okay? So I've found the melody separate from the chords, but I know the chords too. So my next step is to figure out a way to put the melody in with the chords. Now this is going to take some time. This is probably the hardest part. So again, feel free to pause the video. This can take a week or longer, so feel free to visit this video several different times. Now, just with our 3 chords, I'm going to add the melody in. The trick is to see where the melody fits into just your normal chord shapes, or what one finger you can move to have the melody be a part of that, okay? So once you've done that, now we can start to look at the harmony too, and have the melody in our playing as well as a little bit more interesting harmony, right? So, again, watch for chords over here in this region. I'm going to tweak the harmony just a little bit. And I'm also going to play it a bit slower this time, like a lullaby. Okay? So just like that, we can take a song that's, you may have been playing one certain way for weeks, years, and you can tweak it and make it a little bit more interesting, and make it so that it serves a different purpose in your clinical work. So try this with a number of different songs. Children's songs lend themselves well to this approach because oftentimes the melodies are so simple. So again, what I did is I learned the standard version of the song, I found the melody, I put the melody in with the standard chords, and then I started messing with the harmony. Okay? Well, enjoy!